Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
So I was just reading a Medium article from one of my favorite creators where she was just sharing 33 facts about her when she turned 33. And I'm not doing anything of that sort just to put it out there, but I like reading up more about someone I've been following for a while and really love their personality and know how they landed up to that point, or what were like those key moments, or yeah, some experiences that has shaped them into becoming the person that they are today. I don't have any key experiences, but these are mostly the ones that have had a positive influence on my life, and some are just plain facts. So, yeah, it's just five. So, not a lot happening here because I didn't want to talk about some drawing competition I won or stuff like that and my first job. I'm not talking about those things. It is only like fun little stuff because I don't want to put the spotlight on me, even though this sounds like that kind of video. But I promise you, it's more about the experience side of things than about me. And yeah, I think let's get started into it. So, if you've heard my previous episode, I talk about how I love being an Indian and living in India. And the whole episode is in English. And that's because I have been talking in English for जब जस जब से मैंने होश संभाला है, kind of an age. So yeah, as soon as you start learning ABC, since then I have only been talking in English in my home. So, and that is because my dad was very strict about the fact that I need to be fluent in English and I need to learn and be comfortable with the language at an early age, so that I don't face any issues as I grow up. And yeah, I am a Gujarati. And okay, this is also an unknown fact about me. Every single person who meets me, even though you haven't met me, is always like, you've seen Marathi or Maharashtrian or South Indian or something or that, or on those lines, and never a Gujarati. I think it's probably because of my speech and you can't catch those words, maybe. But yeah, there are one or two people who have mentioned that, no, you seem Gujarati completely and stuff like that. So let me know if you ever felt through my talking if I'm a Gujarati. But yeah, one more fact about me, that I am a Gujarati and I was a hardcore Gujju, all right. I used to speak only in Gujarati at home and with my mom. And it was so difficult for me to let go of that habit. Papa ke samne to dar ke mare I used to speak in English, but with mom, I took a while. And then my dad caught me a couple of times and he was like, don't you understand? I have mentioned it to you so many times that you need to speak in English. So yeah, dar ke mare, I started speaking in English. And yeah, my friends are always shocked that I speak in English at home. Because, of course, whenever your parents call and you speak in English, and they're just like, what was that? And it's like, guys, it's a habit at this point, and I can't help it. So, yeah, now it is pretty chill. I talk in all languages: Hindi, Gujarati, English, jo bhi man aaya. And yeah, I usually speak in English or Hindi with my friends. It's not that I'm so American and stuff like that. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. अगर तुमने बचपन से तुम्हें जब जब तुमने कोई दूसरा शब्द यूज किया, तुम्हें यही बोला गया कि इंग्लिश में ही बात करनी है, तो वो हो जाता है कहीं फिट सबकॉन्शियस में. तो इट इज like a habit I've carried for years now. So I think in English, I speak in English, I write in English करके वो इतना ऐसे बैठ गया है मेरे अंदर. बट दैट डज नॉट मीन मुझे हिंदी आती नहीं है या ऐसा कुछ. आई मोस्टली स्पीक इन हिंदी ओनली विथ माई फ्रेंड्स, या फिर इधर भी इंग्लिश निकल ही जाता है कभी कभार. तो yeah, anyway, there's that. The reason behind that is my parents came from vernacular medium. They studied in a Gujarati school, and then they had to shift to college, which was in English. So I can't even imagine the kind of struggle they went through, because their whole curriculum was in English, and they had a really tough time learning the language all over again, let alone study for the exams and understand what was given, since everything till that point was in Gujarati for them. So, yeah, even though I was always in an English medium, my dad was just like, I don't want you to face any problems when it comes to this. And he always had the dream to send me abroad, which I never ended up going to. But yeah, so that was the reason why he wanted me to learn English and be good at the language. I think I do fairly decent at it. My speech is not that great, but I can write better. So yeah, that really helped. And it also, yeah, helped with my confidence. Like reading and writing any which ways was something I enjoyed. So I did not mind talking in English, and having that as a base, I think it opened up a new world for me. And yeah, I think I do enjoy having that habit. And yeah, just as a reader and a writer, I think it really helps you out. My dad also had this thing that every vacation I had to learn 10 words a day from the dictionary. That is something that I not did not keep up with. And yeah, मैं बस ऐसे डर डर के कर लेती थी, but I hardly remember any of those words. So there's that. And with all of that English, still my vocabulary is not that great. I use fifth grade wala English even till this date. But yeah, I'm comfortable with it. I don't like a lot of fancy words. I wish that I could find a way to express specific feelings and then I don't end up finding words for it, which is why I also go blank a lot of times कि ये feeling को कौन सा word दूँ अभी ढूंढ के आ नहीं रहा दिमाग में कुछ. But yeah, anyway, there's that. ऐसा नहीं है कि I speak English क्योंकि suddenly Gen Z happened and I shifted or something like that. Or I hate Hindi. I love our language. I love Gujarati. I love Hindi. I love Marathi. I love all of these. I just wish I was more fluent in it. But yeah, it's a habit that I picked up from a very early age. And that is the reason why I speak a lot more in English than any other language. So that's to blame here. All right. Anyway, another fact about experience about me. Just a sec. All right, found it. So I've written out the 5 things on a paper so that, sorry, on my notepad in the phone, वरना मुझे याद नहीं रहेगी चीजें. So yeah, the second one is Bal Gokulam. So Bal Gokulam was this, I should call it, like a movement that was started in our society for children specifically. And oh my God, it was the best thing ever. I wish people could recreate that. And it literally sounds like a dream now that I think about it, but it was a reality that I've actually lived, a short lived one. But I have such fond memories of that phase of my life. Yeah, it really shaped how I view the world and how I would want education to be like. If at all I get a chance to open a school for kids someday, I would love to imbibe Bal Gokulam wali cheezein in that. I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but I'm sure we were the first few ones because our society itself, one of the society members, they had started this own thing and they wanted the kids of our society to experience it as well. So they brought some of their friends together and did this whole thing. So Bal Gokulam was basically every weekend they would assemble all the kids and there were 2 to 3 major things that all of us did together. So it was like a community learning experience from physical exercise to yoga and meditation to learning about Indian scriptures to playing very fun games, new and exciting games together. And yeah, it was a mix of everything. So we never felt bored for even a second. Like if I was to imagine Gurukul system, this is what I would like in a modern context, this is what I would call it. And yeah, it was amazing. I think it only lasted for a month or so. उसके बाद कुछ grievances आ गए थे या क्या हो गया था. I don't know why it fell apart, but oh my God, that few weekends that we had were monumental. It made me realize this is what real learning looks like. We would wake up early in the morning, I think 7, 8 a.m. शायद, and then I just have very ऐसे छोटी छोटी memories हैं मुझे. If I ask to a parent, maybe they'll be able to describe it better. But yeah, I remember running with everyone in our society compound, first of all. Then we would play some games and all in a very friendly fashion. There was no kind of like competition or pulling each other down kind of thing. Like we were really learning, we were really enjoying every single second of that learning experience. So yeah, it was followed by games, after which we were supposed to sit on our mats and listen to the guru teaching some of the Indian scripture wali things. And they would also encourage us to ask questions, which was amazing. We did not have any books and SSR. It was literally a storytelling format. And it was so exciting. Like, we would always be in awe of everything because there was no blackboard and all of these kind of things. It was just two, three people coming together, passionate about students learning something in their life. And yeah, they really aced it. Like, literally aced it. I wish more schools were able to do that, what they were able to do once a week within 2, 3 hours. So, yeah, we would learn about. I remember one of our homework was to read up about 10 avatars of Vishnu Bhagwan. And that was like my first introduction to gods and the scriptures. And we would go back to our friends' places and complete the assignment. And the assignment was not like, okay, look it up on Google and kind of a thing. It was you would sit with grandparents and talk about it, and they would share all those stories of Indian history. And oh my God, it was a fascinating experience, you guys. I can't even. Yeah, I really wish something like that happens again. I don't know why it fizzled out. It was the best thing that happened to us as kids. I remember all of us waiting for that weekend and having a complete blast. और games भी ऐसे नहीं होते थे कि तुमने पहले खेल रखे हो. There were like innovative games or where you would learn teamwork, you would get out of your comfort zone, but in a good way. You would really enjoy being in that group setting. And I really, really miss that. So, yeah, like you can just see from my excitement how good that thing was. And it inspired us so much that even after all of that stopped, me and my friends came together, five of us, and we continued doing it in our summer vacations or whenever it was possible. We'd wake up early and then start our day with playing badminton or doing some physical exercise, cycling together. Like early morning, mein, it is so much more beautiful. So yeah, anyway, तो फिर उससे सब start करते थे. Like we would literally go to each other's house and wake everyone up and like ask them to brush and get down. And yeah, थोड़ा physical exercise हो गया. उसके बाद we'll play in the garden, झूला वूला ये वो. Oh my God, I miss playing, what is that called? Hippopotamus or something on the slide. It is something like land water kind of a game जहाँ पे तुम slide पे रहते हो and then नीचे के लोगों को तुम्हें पकड़ना रहता है. Oh my God, so many memories just. Anyway, so we used to play in the garden for a while and then we मतलब स्क्रिप्चर स्टडी तो ऑब्वियसली वी वर यंग तो हमें कोई आइडिया नहीं था बट हम जितना कर पाते थे फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज एंड प्लेइंग गेम्स टुगेदर वो वाली चीज़ हमने इंटैक्ट रखी थी काफ़ी टाइम तक. सो yeah, that experience has genuinely shaped me and I'm thoroughly miss it. I look it up and see if something like this exists. But yeah, it was amazing. I think we were few of those lucky ones who got to experience that. All right. Next is my childhood home. All right. So both of my parents are working, all right, and तो मेरा घर हमेशा खाली रहता था सुबह से शाम तक. So all of my friends would gather at my place, and that is where my whole thing of community and having friends over and house parties and friendly get-togethers being my most favorite thing comes up, because I have spent most of my childhood with my friends in my home, playing games, talking with each other, and playing cards, and having some like computer games, and जो भी है छोटी छोटी जितनी भी चीजें, watching movies together, those little parties that we used to have, 5-10 रुपए का कुरकुरे और लेस लेके, and then like our form of kitty party, then we would have little games together, watch something together, cook something together. So I really want to relive that experience. I hope when I grow up, I can create my home in such a way where I can always call over friends and family at least once a week or once a month and have that experience. Because, oh my God, living in a community is such a joy. And yeah, that's where a lot of these points include friends and family, because I I realized while making this audio that my all of my fun memories are attached to people. So yeah, unintentionally it became about family and community. But yeah, it is when I look back at everything that has brought me joy, happiness, all of those good things in life, it has been these experiences which happen to involve people. So, yep, there's that. Yeah, something like my childhood home. I would love to have that. I would love to host parties or just get togethers where we can all assemble and have a chill time together. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Swades is one of my favorite films. I discovered it really late in life, but I think it was the best time for me to do that क्योंकि मुझे पहले तो शायद समझ में ही नहीं आती, and easily one of the best performances by SRK. All of us know about the scene where he hands over money to the little boy outside the train who is selling chai, I guess. And oh my God, can we just, yeah, take a moment and relive that scene? It was beautiful. So, anyway, I just feel every moment of that film felt like from the songs to the characters to the story, the way it was done was phenomenal. That is like peak cinema for me. I have felt like I've lived the story, and I feel the best kind of movies are the ones where you don't feel like there's a screen between you. You literally feel like you are inside the story. And Swadesh is one of the films that has made me feel like that. And I have many films in the list, but that this one is truly special. It, even though it's quite long, I did not feel bored for even a second. I don't rewatch films as such, but can see myself rewatching this at different phases of life after every few years. And yeah, like, what's not to like about that film? It really tugged something deep within me that I did not even know was possible. And I love when movies do that to you. So, yeah, it was really beautiful. I love it. I genuinely love it a lot. And it's not the reason why I love India or something like that. I've always loved all of this. Matlab, even before I watched Swadesh, I was quite, I say, happy with my life here. I've never felt like I've lacked something या फिर कुछ है या stuff like that. But of course, it is like a beautiful portrayal of how much change you can bring by being over here, and how we need more smart minds to help the ones who really, really need us. and if I'm able to play any part in that, like if I am able to be SRK in Swades, oh my god, like in real life, I would ball every single day of my life just knowing how much one thing that you do can change so many lives. So, yeah, it's a very inspirational film. I love it. I can't get enough of it. So, there's that. All right. The last one and the fifth one, sorry, is the ZNMD kind of a trip. Even though that's like a long shot and it was nowhere clear to the ZMND kind of like a grand thing, but it equates that to me because I had four of my closest friends together, and this was my first trip, first and last trip, I guess. Yeah, it was just 2 days, and it was during my college. I think the best time to go on a trip with friends is college because you will not find the time to come together again. And those 2 days have left me with lifetime of memories that I can't get enough of. And you'd think 2 दिन में क्या ही हो जाएगा, but our schedule was packed. Like I love my college for I the only good thing that our college did was plan that trip really well. It was in Igatpuri, and this lush green place and the monsoons. The moment I landed in that place, I started dancing literally because I am jumping in air because I loved that area so much. We spent some time walking around, clicking pictures. We were living in a really beautiful resort जिसमें ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड तो करने नहीं मिला, but yeah, because we were like up and about the whole time. As soon as we landed, we went to our rooms, checked in, changed our clothes, went back for some sightseeing. I also had pretty much a near death experience of my life over there, but would I want to go again to live that day with my friends? 100% yes. So, yeah, what had happened was I went, so we were trekking and there was this waterfall that we came across. And we were supposed to cross the waterfall. And since this was a college thingy, we did have lifeguards. So technically, it's not a near death experience, but it could have easily become one if there were no lifeguards. And I was shit scared. Like I literally thought I was gonna die. So yeah, we were passing through the waterfall वाला area, and the river was quite मतलब हमारे गले तक पानी आ चुका था because it was raining and all. So yeah, but a lot of people had crossed the waterfall and we had enough help to be able to do that. So it was safe. Nothing like that. It's just my stupidity. But yeah, anyway, so since most people had passed, I thought I'll make it through as well. तो मैंने ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं दिया. We were told कि रॉक पे ढंग से पैर रख के ही go ahead. But I think I made some mistake and I slipped because of the slime on the rocks. I did not like मैंने grip बना के नहीं रखी थी अच्छे से, and I just मतलब मैं बह गई पानी में and I could just see my life ऑल वो पूरा मैन वर्सेस वाइल्ड में जो कैमरा रहता है तुम्हारे सर पे और वो पूरा पानी ऐसे आ जाता है, मैं लेजिट बह रही हूँ, मुझे ऐसे in an instant my whole life is in front of me, like the things that people say whenever they go through an experience like this. I like मेरी मम्मी केस कर देगी इन लोगों पे if something happens to me and stuff like that. But yeah, there was a lifeguard, I was saved, everything was fine, and my friends had a gala time watching all of that. पहले तो वो डर गए रिया करके, and then they couldn't stop laughing, and then I was told to sit at a rock and not move from there. So yeah, and they were having fun, but they also felt sad for me that I could not cross and come with them. So I just ended up looking at them. And yeah, one of my friends still jokes about it, keeps telling about it to everyone, every single chance she gets. And I'm just like, can you not get over it already? And yeah, she couldn't stop laughing at the whole thing. So yeah, that trip was equal to the ZLMD. ZLMD जैसा trip तो पता नहीं कभी होगा. That would be amazing. But yeah, I still love the fact that I got a chance to travel with some of my favorite people on earth, and it was genuinely so much fun. Like, oh my God. Yeah, so after the sightseeing and the trekking and the near death experience and being in the water, we again went to the resort and we had some time to go into the pool. So we also went to the pool. One of my friends slipped, the same one who was laughing on me, and then could not stop laughing at the whole thing. Like, this small little moments were the highlight of the trip. Then we got into the pool. I don't know how to swim. Two of us did not know how to swim. And the other one, again, the one who slipped and the one who laughed, her name is Akanksha. So she is the most, yeah, chapla insan, but also the sweetest. So yeah, she decided it would be nice कि ये जिन लोगों को आता नहीं है स्विमिंग करना उनको डुबा देते पानी में. ऑलरेडी डूब गया है इंसान, बट सुधर नहीं रहे लोग. So anyway, I she was like, I'll carry you guys on my back, okay? And then I'll swim. And yeah, the thing that all friends do. And we were stupid enough to fall under her trap. And of course, she carried us on her back. And then उसने हमें उल्टा कर दिया. हर जगह जब सब सारा पानी कान में मुंह में जा चुका था. The other friend just went out and we were just clicking pictures, having fun. Yeah, then we got out of the pool and then we had a DJ party. So all of us started getting ready and it was such a chaos. तो पहली बात तो हर रूम में 4 लोग ही रह सकते थे, बट हमारे में आई थिंक 6-7 लोग थे शायद. एंड वी वरंट अलाउड, बट समहाउ हमने मना लिया कि अरे गद्दे दे देना, चलेगा, हमें साथ में ही रहना है, ऐसा सब. तो getting ready was chaotic. One person is like, guys, मेरा पैंट फट गया, मैं क्या करूँ? One of the person is like, because we came out of the pool. Yeah, so because we came out of the pool, the whole room was water, watery and dirty. So one of my friends was just cleaning the whole place, and we are just like, भाई तू तैयार हो जा, हाउस क्लीनिंग बुला लेके. And ये मतलब, guys, मैं देख नहीं सकती ये सब, मुझे साफ करने दो. And she did not care about getting ready at all. The other friend is like clicking pictures and they're already out and about. And yeah, it was chaotic in the best way possible. Then we had a lot of fun at the DJ as well. We danced a lot. The food was great. Then we got back to our rooms. And of course, you can't sleep on your first night out kind of a thing with your friends. So the one thing all of us have done is sharing ghost stories. And one of my friends is a great storyteller, like great storyteller. So she started sharing some stories. And नहीं, उसके पहले हम बालकनी में जाके बैठ गए थे और हमें भगा दिया बोल के कि बाहर नहीं बैठ सकते हो, अंदर जाके बैठो. एंड वी आर जस्ट लाइक, क्या, वरना बाहर का लाइक द ग्रीनरी एंड ऑल वाज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. बट देन वी हैड टू कम इनसाइड. And then she started sharing the story. And after a point, the lights went out and we were like, bro, Bhoot, please sleep now. So yeah, हम थोड़ी देर के लिए डर गए. And there was this other friend. She was sleeping down गद्दे पे because she wasn't feeling well. So she decided to sleep early. और वो बैठ गई भाई ऐसे out of nowhere. सोते सोते वो ऊपर होके बैठ गई and she was acting so weird. वो कॉर्नर में जाके खड़ी हो जाती थी और कुछ ना कुछ कर रहे थे. अभी तो मैं हंस के बोल रही हूँ, बट पता नहीं उसको क्या हो गया था. एंड वी वर जस्ट लाइक, भाई तू ठीक है ना, हमारा इधर गोस्ट स्टोरी चल रहा है. एंड देन suddenly I just look back and this person is sitting and staring at us. और जो फटी थी हमारी, we were like, oh my god, something's up with her, guys. So yeah, that happened. उसके बाद भी हम सोए नहीं. We were like talking for a long time. Turns out our friend just had like a fever. कुछ हुआ नहीं था as such, but हाँ, फिर हमें बीच रात में वो बुलाना पड़ा था कॉलेज वालों को and be like, help us out, she's not feeling well and stuff. But yeah, I don't think any of us slept that day. उसके बाद हाँ, बस में सो गए थे सब क्योंकि obviously नींद नहीं पूरी हुई थी, and took all sorts of ugly pictures while everyone was sleeping. So yeah, quintessential stupid things that you do on a trip. And we've not gotten the chance to go टुगेदर समवेयर अगेन। पहली बात तो मेरे पेरेंट्स मुझे कहीं अलाउ नहीं करते जाने के लिए। वो टाइम कैसे अलाउ करते हैं, इट्स स्टिल अ मिस्ट्री टू मी, मे बी बिकॉज़ इट वाज़ थ्रू कॉलेज एंड जस्ट अ वन डे थिंग।